Hello everyone. Next video I thought I would be about this beast that I need to slay, that I've owned for 6 years, is the biggest, probably the most complicated model I own, and a little intimidated by it. It's been in storage for the last 6 years. But the time has now come. He is needed in a scenario, not the next scenario, but the scenario after that we're going to try and do, where he sacks Dale. So yeah, it's time to do him really, and give him my best shot. I think I've been slightly intimidated by him, not just because of his size, but nearly every painting tutorial on the web uses an airbrush. I've never used an airbrush. I don't really plan to start now, and I certainly want one of the first models I do to be this guy. So I have found a painting guide though with brush, and we'll be following that. I think he's going to take me quite a while. There is a mildly amusing story to me acquiring this model. He came out right at the tail end of 2014, when Games Workshop was a very different company to the one it is now, and things just got released, and then if they sold out, they sold out, and they usually sold out pretty quickly if they were a limited run, and I think it was back when they released things in the evening, so things went live on a Friday evening at sort of 8 o'clock. And it already declared that there was only going to be 300 models made for Smaug, and that would be it. And this was also a time when the Hobbit game was pretty much coming to the end of the run. It was a surprise, a pleasant surprise, that they actually ever made Smaug. Doubtful that they were going to do it, and most people thought that the license would end and Games Workshop wouldn't carry on making SBG anymore. So add all that together, and I really felt that I had to be there at 8 o'clock on the dot on the Friday evening to secure him. And I was living in Ghana at the time, and the day that Smaug was being released was the day that we were packing up our entire house. Me and my family were flying to the UK. No, sorry, we were flying to Florida. We were initially flying to Florida. So my internet connection was disconnected at my house, and we had all packed waiting to go to the airport. But so keen was I to get this model that my neighbours, who were also away, I'd had their Wi-Fi password, and I went and sat on their porch at 7:59 of an evening in West Africa, in Ghana. The cricket's humming, the bats flying overhead, and the mozzies coming out. And I sat on their porch, basically refreshing my laptop every 5 minutes, waiting for Smaug to become available. And he became available. I bought him straight away on a rather dodgy and flaky Ghanaian internet connection, and then left to catch my flight. It was almost bizarre. And then when I came back to Ghana, my family then stayed in the UK. And then when I flew back to Ghana on my own, he was waiting there. He had been delivered via the diplomatic bag that we used to get at the High Commission. So yeah, really strange, really odd. Always remember the purchase of this guy, and he's been in storage ever since. But now the time has come. I'm going to just try and lift the lid off. Sorry. And what you get... Sorry, that was just the box lid falling. And that's really cool. I did not come to steal from you, O Smaug, the unaccessibly wealthy. Merely I wanted to gaze upon your magnificence, to see if you really were as great as the old tales say, for I did not believe them. And Smaug's response before you lift the lid, and do you now? And clearly I've already looked at this many times over the years, and he certainly does. He be big. So, what is that in there? So you get a scenic base. I always thought it'd be really cool, and I haven't seen many conversions, if someone did one with him sort of on lake town houses. But that's his treasure pile there, and a pillar. Oh, what will be a pillar? I think a pillar goes in there, and then you hide Bilbo behind it. So yeah, really big. I think that's part of his tail. Bits galore, but it's going to have to be some pinning and some super gluing. That is the bubble wrap's been on it so long. That is a wing. That is one wing. There's my hand, and there's the wing. It's pretty impressive. So another wing. Good job. There's two wings. It's a good start. Just looking at this now, just thinking the sheer size with no airbrush painting this is going to be very long. Oh my goodness, I've just found something. End time spells. God, that's from the end times. How long they've been hidden in there. What else have we got in here? I haven't looked in here actually for a long time. It's Bilbo. Be hiding behind the pillar. The details come out quite well now. Really nice. There's something quite big here and solid. That is, I think, the main body. Definitely going to have to paint him in sub-assemblies. I think there's the guide recommends that, and I certainly will be following it. I'm now wondering what else I've squirreled away in here, because that is part of the broken pillar of Erebor that I think you glue to the scenic base. Well, and there's legs and other things in there. So yeah, very quick unboxing. More tails. So yeah, I'll update as soon as I've made some worthy progress for another video. Bye for now.